first-person view here. And Kevin just hit me with some bad news. You guys know how many times Kevin's been on this here. You've been on the channel about 1,000 times. And word on the street is Kevin thinks he's going to leave me. But he don't know I'm coming with him. I got this on a lock. There we go. So check out the new camera, y'all. This is how we filming our tutorials these days. Right here. We'll flip on our light. And yeah, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. Welcome back, everybody. If this POV thing doesn't work out, if you guys say it's too shaky or it's no good, let's make it happen. I'll put the camera somewhere else and we'll do it. But Kevin just informed me that he's no longer going to be living in Florida. And all of you guys are going to be sad to see Kevin go. So you're going to Washington? You're crazy, bro. You're going to leave all this nice weather?
I know, right?
What are you going to do in the winter, bro? You're going to freeze.
I was already freezing when I was up there a couple weeks ago.
You're not even ready for all that, Kev.
But, I'll get there.
I guess. If you say so. Yeah, check out the new camera, y'all. We've been rocking with that. I've been filming with that. I actually haven't released any content with it just yet. Getting to the point where I'm about ready to. But we're going to start this out with our flex trimmer. And everything the same, right?
Yeah. I just want to take the beard. You see what the beard line is?
Beard's got situation.
I want to take it up.
You want to take it up? What do you mean?
Keep the line up where it is.
Keep it higher? Yeah. I see what you was doing, like a reroute here.
Yeah.
Okay. We did an audible there. We did an audible there. Okay, guys, I'm going to start by flicking up and out. I love this trimmer, y'all. It's just one of the little sleepers here. And it does such a nice job of just removing the bulk. This is one of the cheaper trimmers that they sell, the flex trimmer. And to be honest, like the blade that I have on here is the diamond cut blade, but I don't really notice that big of a difference with the diamond cut blade versus the regular X Pro blades, the ones that you'll find on your other trimmers for Stylecraft. So we're just gonna come up here. Notice how like when I get close to the top of this line, I kind of just start flicking up and out a little bit. I kind of like that more than putting the line in like really harsh. Like if I put the line in here, you know, it's good, but it's gonna be pretty harsh. So we're just gonna remove all that bulk. Let me know where you guys are tapping in from. This is Kev's potentially last or maybe second from last. Like how fast is this happening?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
What the hell? I'm gonna come visit you. I love Washington, D.C. So you would think that Washington, D.C. would be this like terrible place based on what the news says. But I actually really love going to Washington, D.C. Probably one of my favorite cities that I ever visited with my one wheel. Because like I went everywhere and I did it all at night. I never felt unsafe. It was just so fun. I actually met another dude that had a one wheel too. And we became one wheel buddies. We did karate in the garage. He was like, there's a lot of like young professionals there, man.
Yeah. Like
all of these guys are making money and they're pretty, you gotta be pretty successful to live there because it's expensive. And he didn't understand like when I was asking him because he was a little bit younger, like he was probably 22, 23. And I said, what do you pay to live here a month? Like, I love it here. And he said, well, we pay about $3,000 each. I'm like, each? How many are there? I'm like, I'm a family man, bro. I got kids and stuff. I'm not gonna be living with some other people I don't know. And he's like, I don't know nobody who lives by themselves. So if that tells you something, what is your living arrangement gonna be there?
I have an apartment right outside of D.C. in Alexandria. So like, I'm on the water in Alexandria.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I'm gonna come stay with you, Kev. I'm gonna come stay with you. You can become a Washington, what the hell they call it now? The ass commanders. You become a Commander fan? Or you gonna stay a Bills fan?
No.
You stay true to the Bills, bro.
I want to stay a Baltimore fan.
You were never a Bills fan.
I'm gonna say Stephon Diggs and Von Miller fan, even though Stephon Diggs
Tore his ACL,
you're done.
out for the year. Don't worry, he thinks he'll be back. Hey, y'all enjoying this POV or not, or is it too shaky? I can't really see the comments that great. I'll move this thing in a second. Maybe I can find another cell phone holder here. Hey, Sonny. There's my cell phone holder. We'll get Sonny over here. You guys will enjoy it. Sonny is a lot of fun, man. Everybody's got one of these guys who's a big joker in the shop, but Sonny's done everything from spray fart spray in here to mess with us and put shitty bumper stickers on our cars, and you name it, Sonny has done it. I'm gonna spray this up real quick. So where we tapping in from? Smash that thumbs up, man. 80 of you guys in the building here, and we're doing a cool little tutorial early morning Friday. Actually just got the floors redone in here, and it was a lot of work to get everything all back to where it is. That's why I had to get in so early. I had to pretty much redo the whole shop, set it all back up again. All right, so we have the Instinct shaver, real powerful shaver, but as I get towards the top, I'm gonna start flicking up and out. Moving in, up, and out. We're just now getting into the best weather of the year, and you're gonna move.
That's what I keep telling you.
You're just getting into this. You couldn't have moved in the hot summer, on them dog days of summer when it was like 120 degrees out here. 111 people up in the room. Smash that thumbs up, man. If y'all are enjoying the content like this, we're going to start going live more often. And I'm going to actually go to Dallas, Texas tomorrow. I'm teaching a class. I'm teaching 2 classes in Dallas, Texas, actually. I would have told you guys more about it, but they're already full classes. And we're going to have some fun. And I'm going to get together with Fort Worth Barber Supply. I'm going to go see my boys over there. And you know I got a lot of love for Fort Worth Barber Supply. And I think I got a feeling me and them are going to be working a little bit more closely together. I'm not saying my arrangement with Williamsport is done, but it's going to change. And we had a conversation yesterday, so I'm kind of excited to go down to Fort Worth, where you know they're just a barber supply company that has really consistently delivered education to people. It's just so important to me. And as you can see, like I'm in here, I'm constantly filming, I'm constantly doing stuff to try for the betterment of other barbers. And you know, they just really align with my values and always have. So I miss them guys. Every show I get, I always go see them guys. Every chance I get, I always go say hello to them. And you know, I just thought I really just want to work with them more, you know. All right, you guys, I have a 1.5, 1 1/2 rather, on here. And I just know with any kind of waves, this just really helps kind of bring out the waves. For one, the detachables do. And the second reason I like doing this is because it's less work. They just do exactly what I needed them to do with less passes. So for the back of Kevin's hair, I'm not gonna concern myself too much about staying with the grain because we're gonna bring this fade a little bit higher in the back anyways. So I could literally just make sure that I continue moving forward and towards the front. Sonny, when's your first customer? Oh, okay. Sonny, can you do me one favor? Find me a cell phone holder that I can stick my phone on.
Cell phone holder?
Yeah.
I've never seen one in my life.
You never seen a cell phone holder in your life? What's up, man? How are you? Good, good. Good morning. There's a cell phone holder around here somewhere, I promise you. We just gotta find it.
There's no cell phone holder.
Yes, there is, dude. There we go. See, Sonny's not really firing on all cylinders. No, I think it's a little early for him.
I'm with you.
How's that a cell phone holder?
What's there, bro?
A cell phone holder, little clip thing that holds the cell phone, and I can point it at Kevin. When I'm cutting this. Everybody does. A tripod that holds your cell phone?
Now you're saying something.
200 people in the room. Let's go.
Details count, son.
Details matter.
Oh, fuck?
Wow.
I got it, Sonny.
We just got demonetized. Thank you, Sonny.
A cell phone stand.
We got the studio here. This is the studio blower from Stylecraft. I honestly use this machine. I use this machine quite a bit every day. Is the POV working out for you guys, or is it too shaky? I can't really tell. I'm gonna try to view some of your comments right now. There we go. Okay. He says, "Does Sonny need to get you anything in the first place? Get it yourself." Well, I was trying to make the show a little more enjoyable by maybe just asking somebody to go ahead and hand that over to me. All right, you guys, I have a master's blade on my sabers. All right? Okay, you guys are enjoying the POV. Thank you for letting me know, because I actually had to just take it off my neck here for a second. So all we're going to do now, same thing we do for every first line, every first guideline. With this master's blade, I've really been enjoying using this. I've been using this for a couple of weeks and just kind of experimenting with it. A lot of the Stylecraft clippers have an extra set of holes, so if you have an extra master's blade, you can just leave the cutter. You can leave the cutter alone. The cutter can stay the same, and that's really about it. So, just rocking it up and off of the head. Absolutely love using a taper blade for the majority of my haircuts. Keep a very light hand, a little light flick. And it's really important that we get the clipper to be flat alongside the head at one point during when you're touching them. So flat and then up and out, flat and then up and out. A lot of you guys who struggle, we have 250 people up in the room. Smash that thumbs up, man. If we could get 50 thumbs up, people actually be like, watch this video, man. It gets suggested by a bunch of people. But this is awesome, man. You guys want to see a magic clip make an appearance? You guys can pick whatever clipper you want. I have every single clipper in the world. Like literally.
Besides T-Bob.
You pick a clipper, and I'll go get it, and I'll finish this haircut out with it. Go ahead, vote now. The next thing we're going to do, we actually have the Zero Guard, right, from Andis. I'm going to put this back up here. Zero Guard from Andis. It's actually my daughter's birthday. She just tried to FaceTime me. But I'm dedicated to the cause here. So I'm going to put the Zero Guard on here. I'm going to close it, and I'm going to move with the grain here and just try to soften that up a little bit. Open it up a little bit, go a little bit higher. Close it, just kind of playing with it. Now I can open it and go against the grain a little bit here, see if I can just use a couple of the teeth. I do love this Zero Guard. This Zero Guard here, I've been using this now for a couple of weeks. It really reminds me, you guys remember when the Andis double magnetic guards first came out and the original Zero Guard was in there, and many of us kind of fell in love with that. And then for reasons no one can understand, Andis decided to remake the guard, and they gave us one that just really wasn't very good. And I think it caused a lot of us to stop using those guards. But thankfully, they listened to their better judgment, and they wound up going back to this Zero Guard. So I think just enough people complained that it made them want to remake it. Okay, I'm going to look at your comments here in a second, because when I go POV like this, I can't really see them. But like I said, I will switch to any clipper that you guys want. Vote on a clipper. I'll go grab one from a drawer, and we'll complete our haircut with whatever clipper you guys want. So here, we'll go with the grain. Let's see if I can get this. Working with this thing on the lanyard is pretty tough. What's your biggest struggle cutting hair, you guys? Biggest struggle. Tomorrow, when I fly to Dallas, I'm going to be speaking to a group of cosmetologists who have interest in learning how to cut hair as a barber, learning how to fade, I should say. Fading was one of the main reasons why they wanted me to come out there. And this group of people, like when I'm talking to people like that, I actually really love it. I resonate with that because I started as a cosmetologist. And as a matter of fact, it was my great-grandmother who inspired me to do this. She was like my mother growing up. And I actually have her license, last renewed in like 1969. I actually have her license up on the wall in here. But just seeing her work with her customers, she was always doing perms and, you know, had people coming in and out of her house all the time. It wasn't really a big stretch for me to go to cosmetology school. Now, my dad, on the other hand, was like, what are you, gay? Why are you going to do that? Well, he couldn't see the vision, you know what I mean? And now he's like, oh, I totally get it. He's like, you could have been out here swinging a hammer in Buffalo, New York at 5 in the morning with your knuckles freezing. And it just didn't sound that fun to me. I mean, this has been a lot more fun. All right, I'm going to look at your comments. Let's see what clipper you guys are picking. Let's see. All right, you said keep the sabers. 2 guard, let's see. Old Andis looks like bricks. X Instinct. Is that a taper blade? Yes, it's a taper blade. Black Label Masters. You want me to grab that? Why not? So to do that, we'll go over to actually Kenny's station. He's always got a little bit of everything over here. Looks like this will work. Let's try it. So we'll go back to POV here, and I'll keep working on your blend. I just wish this thing would be like a little bit more, like I wish I was able to see this a little bit better. But all right, you guys, let's start knocking out this bottom line. And I'm not sure how Kenny has this one set up, but the way that I would normally approach this is with it completely closed. I'm gonna put a little bit of pressure with my thumb. And what you're gonna see, hopefully, is this softens up this guideline pretty good. And I'm only using a corner. And that's really it. Now we're gonna open it a tiny bit. You gotta break your lever. You kinda gotta jailbreak this thing a little bit to make it close to this degree. This is one of the pain points with Andis that I just feel like it don't need to be there. It'd be really cool if they just let you zero gap it with minimal effort like other brands. But once you do it, you only got to do it once, and once you do it, it's done. So again, I've opened the lever slightly, and I'm just flicking it. And as you guys can see, the blend is starting to kind of come together a little bit. I'm only using half of the blade. This is kind of the motion that I'm doing right now. Damn, we almost got 300 people in here. Smash that thumbs up, y'all. 23 thumbs up with 300 people in here. We could do better than that. Just back out just a tiny bit. Smash the thumbs up. Really appreciate the community we've built and we've grown here. And you know, it inspires me to do more stuff like this, more live cuts. Well, you guys are steering the ship right now. You guys picked the Andis Masters. One of you guys already picked the Saber. I figure I used the Saber a lot already. Good morning, man. How are you? And there we go, guys. I just keep bumping this open ever so slightly, bumping it open. And you know, this kind of proves to you that there's definitely some clippers that are going to make certain things easier. But when your techniques are solid, you can pretty much use the majority of clippers. One thing I'm not impressed with this clipper is the runtime. I would love to see them actually do like a true update to this clipper, because if you're sitting back and you're like, oh, the Andis Black Label Masters is way different, it's really not. It's really no different than the original Masters. The blade's a little different, but that's really about it. So with this is fully open now, and I'm gonna see if I can't pick up some of these hairs towards the front of this hairline. kind of not trying to force the clipper. I just want to let the clipper do the work here. One of the things you guys got to be mindful of when you're doing really any type of haircut is as you get to a point where it starts to look good, you want to make sure that you start moving a little bit slower. You know, it's like I tend to kind of speed up at this point in the haircut, and it's when you're going to make most of your mistakes. So force yourself to move a little bit slower. We got 50 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Really appreciate you guys. All right, I'm going to check your comments here in a second. Let me just finish off this bottom line. What trimmers you guys want to see? You guys go ahead and start dropping comments. What trimmers you want to see? If there's anything else you want to see make an appearance in the video, go ahead. I'll grab it. We are working on best clippers, best trimmers, best shavers of the year. Those videos are in the works right now. And we will be trying to get them out, as quickly as possible with the highest level of quality we can do. And with the new camera that we got behind us, I think it's going to be pretty good to watch that one. We're going to have some really good high quality videos coming down the pipe here. I'm debating about whether I want to bring this big camera with me to Dallas or not. Last time I was in Dallas, it was pretty interesting. Some girl stole my wallet at the bar, but I got it back. But, the security people, I think they were working together. I think they knew all about it. All right, we'll knock out this bottom line here in the back. One of the reasons why this line's coming out so easy, though, is because of how I set it in there. Remember, if we just do a quick recap, I came in here with my trimmer, and I started flicking up and out. And that's why it looks harsh, but it's really not that harsh. It's coming out very easy. Like the new product stuff, Kenny?
Looks good, bro.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, I had a little bit of work putting that up, but it was actually pretty easy. It was pretty much like you fold it all, you unscrew like two things, and that's about it. 230 people in the room. Awesome, man. Really appreciate you guys. Makes me want to stay committed to education, because the truth is, I like teaching people how to do these haircuts more than really any of the other content I make. But YouTube, all they really want to see on YouTube is reviews. I mean, YouTube is definitely a very profit-driven, company. So, if they can make profit off of those reviews, I think that's part of the reason why, that's what they want to see. So, you guys hitting that thumbs up and sharing it and just, getting involved, dropping comments, all that really helps to make me be able to do other things. I mean, I'm listening to Gary Vaynerchuk, his book right now, and I'm thinking to myself, he's absolutely right about some of this stuff. You're able to do, he's like, yo, you got to do what works. So if you do something that works and, you stop doing it, that would be stupid. But if I can get people to understand that, hey, man, the reason why I'm doing this is because it works. But if you guys make this work, then I can keep doing that. I hope we hit 300 people in this room, man. That'd be the most I've ever had in one single live session. So I'm about to read your comments here. Let me take this off my POV. There we go. We'll hit the 300 people. All right, I'm 65 and still learning. X Instinct. We're already kind of there. He says, how much do you charge for a fade? $35. My Nana's in the house. Good morning, grandson. Love you. He said $100 a fade. I don't do that. So I'm 65, still learning. We used to watch your videos in barber school. And, as of right now, fade's coming together pretty good. We definitely got a little bit more work to do. But for the most part, that first pass has gone pretty well. Most of our line is gone. And we will continue by cleaning up this area a little bit, doing the edge up and everything like that. So I'll do a common practice here. I'm going to walk over to Kenny's station and steal his hairspray. You didn't bring me no coffee this morning. I see how you are, Kenny. I really didn't want any coffee, bro. I'm already pretty wired. I'm wired up pretty good right now. Currently, it is 8:11 here. Somebody asked what time it is. Got in the shop this morning at about 5:30. And You know, it's just one of the things I've always loved to do on Saturdays. I like to get in here early. A lot of people might be like, oh my God, that's crazy. You got in at 5:30. Who would ever come? You'd be surprised, man. There's customers that really will come at any time. If you advertise it and you're consistent and you're there, they'll come. All right, we'll use the Rebel trimmer here. And we're gonna try to put our first pass of a guideline in here. So if I'm standing behind him and I look at him in the mirror, I can see the very middle. I'm not flipping you guys off, at least not all of you. But the very middle, and he's come back a tiny bit. This side's a little higher than this side. So I always kind of like to work on the low side first. So that's kind of my thinking here as to why I'm starting where I am. And these trimmers are one of the cheapest trimmers that you'll find from Gamma, or Stylecraft rather. These are the Rebels. You actually can get the red ones along with the Rebel clipper. So it's a little combo, little 1-2 punch with the combos. And I'll give you guys a little tip here. If you guys buy these at a show, you'd be surprised by the good prices you'll find at shows. So let's say you're sitting back and you're watching this, you're in barber school, maybe you've been skipping a couple days, maybe you've been doing this for a while and you're just kind of getting burned out. You're in a little bit of a slump. One of the things that I would just recommend you do is just go to a show, go get around some people that'll inspire you. And you know, something about going to a show, when I come back from a show, I always feel like reinvigorated. Like I'm ready for Monday to come. I wanna get back and I wanna cut some hair. I wanna try to do better. I wanna practice better customer service. I wanna do better for my customers. I wanna bring some of my new techniques home and try them and see if they're right for me. So that's definitely one of the things that has kind of helped me when I get out of when I get into the slumps. And I don't really get into the slump too much because now when I go to the show, everything's different. I go to the show to teach others, and I feel inspired by you guys and your stories. And I feel grateful that, we've got such a good following that people show up and watch us. So notice right now I'm like using my middle finger, right? I'm using my middle finger to kind of stay balanced. Another way to do it, a lot of times I do it like this. I'll take my pencil grip and I'll just kind of really be able to steady myself like this. And I'll get my first guideline in real nice. So now if I stand back and I look at him in the mirror, really starting to like what I'm seeing on that side, and I could pretty much match it to this side pretty easily now. So right here, I just got a tiny bit of cleanup to do. I really don't even agonize too much about getting this perfect at this particular stage because I know that I got my razor, and I know my razor can help me get it, right where I need to get it. These trimmers are super quiet too. I know everybody likes the sabers, and I do too. I love the sabers a lot. But I'm telling you guys, this little trimmer right here, for what you pay for it and what you get out of it, it's a pretty good deal. It really is. All right, so now we need to soften up some of these waves. And a lot of what you guys are seeing, I kind of don't really have the light in the best position, so sometimes I stand right in front of my light. I always got this little square light right here. And sometimes I'm not really in the best of positions when I do this. So you can't really see the fade the way I'm seeing it, but it's looking really nice to me. I'm gonna put my one tight guard on here. I'm gonna open it up a little bit, and we're gonna just see if we can kind of soften any of this area above my fade. I'll push a little bit harder. This is the Rebel that I was telling you guys about, the other one to the little trimmer set. So with my number one going with the grain a little bit, going against the grain a little bit. So now that my foundation is kind of done, this is kind of when I chase around a little bit and just try to make sure I fine tune and detail everything so it all looks nice and the gradient is good going up to the top of the head. We've had a lot of people in the room, y'all. 200 people the whole time. Still got the 50 thumbs up. You guys are hanging here and you haven't had a chance to hit that thumbs up, do me a favor. Let's see if we get to 75 thumbs up. That'd be huge for a live. That might be one of the better amount of thumbs up we've ever had in a live. If you guys are enjoying the POV, let me know in the comments if you're watching this and it's not live anymore. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this. I can't really see it. I can't really tell if it's super shaky and unwatchable or if it's like actually pretty decent. I don't really know. So you guys got to tell me. I'm relying on you guys. Okay, right here, I can see there's like a little bit of hair there that I'd rather not take a 1 into there because if it gets too short, that would be a problem. So I'm actually going to switch to the 1.5 tight guard. I'm going to start with it open. I'm going to see if that can soften it. Now, if you notice with curly hair, a lot of times you're going to push it around some, and it's not going to, it's not really going to show you what the change was until you comb it back down. So he wears his hair obviously straight forward and down. So after I take a couple of passes, try to let the clipper eat some, I comb it back down. That's why it's so important that you have that brush in your hand at all times. Right here, the Andis blade, for whatever reason, I did struggle right in this little corner area. There's like a little bit of weight right there that I was a little nervous to go into it too deep with the Andis blade. I know that this blade right here, the diamond cut on here, I know that this is gonna get it out pretty easy. I've used this clipper to cut his hair so many times. And just so you guys know, Kevin is moving. He's been our greatest model. So you guys, he's moving. Kevin is moving. Listen, we've all decided that as a shop, we will kick in $5 each every hour and send it over to you for you to stay. Is it enough to keep you here?
Where you going, kid?
DC, my friend.
It's not enough. DC. Well, we're gonna read that Kevin got stabbed in DC.
Oh,
He's up there rushing the Capitol.
He got stabbed by money. That's right. All right, we're gonna start blending in his beard. I'll tip you this way a little bit. Start blending in his beard. I like to come down with the grain on the beard as well. Usually my first couple passes. Then I could tip the clipper out some if I don't feel like grabbing another guard. And I can start to lay the clipper flat. So it kind of looks like this. Here, and then I start to lay the clipper flat. And a lot of times you're able to do this and get this to blend in pretty good. Sometimes you got to fight a little bit more. And we're going to take this a little bit lower here. I know he wants to keep his beard line higher. Sounds like he was doing a little reconstructive surgery in the off season. So, bro, who's going to cut your hair up there, dude? We got any good barbers here from Washington, D.C.?
yeah, that's definitely no interest to you, Eddie.
Any barbers here from Washington, D.C.? Taking a refuge? He's taking a refuge, you know. He's a man who's going to be in need of a nice barber up there. I can vouch for him. He's been a good customer. Comes every 2 weeks, pays $300 a cut.
$300.
That might be a little high off the floor fumes. I'm just teasing. He don't pay that much. He's a good customer, though. I'm gonna come and visit you one of these days, though. We'll go do yoga. We'll go do yoga at the Jefferson Monument. You down?
I don't know what Eddie yoga looks like.
Bro, you'll like everything that you see there. Trust me. Unless you're looking at me. Why are you looking at me?
Probably.
What made you want to go up there, bro?
Work.
Work?
It's always about the dollar, Mr. Sonny.
The almighty dollar. The almighty dollar. All right, you guys in the room, have you guys ever relocated for a job? I personally have not. I've not like left the state just for a job. I've never actually done that. But I could respect it, bro. I could respect it because you got to go where that money's at, bro. Now, will you be making a significant like move in pay scale, like by moving? I know you can't just be moving for no reason.
No, not significant, yeah. Enough to make me.
Enough to make you say, heck yeah.
Jump the state.
Did they pay you more because you moved in the winter?
I moved down here in the winter.
Yeah, bro, but that's cheating. Living here is like cheating, bro. Like, why wouldn't you want to live here?
Exactly.
You'd be crazy not to want to live here.
You left for going out.
We live where people retire. It's 187 people in the room. That can't be a good thing. We need one of y'all to leave. Does that mean Kevin's going to get shot in Washington, D.C.? Was it 187, bro? That's the police call sign thing, right?
Yeah, they setting me up.
It's a setup,
Set me
Kev.
up,
Don't
bro.
go. It's so much safer here. I'm joking. YouTube, don't take anything. Don't take anything I say. This video just got demonetized. There it goes.
How long you been in here without the door open, man?
Too long.
Yeah.
And we probably need to close that door. It's getting hot.
Nice fuck over there.
Too long. You can go to all the museums and stuff, though. I love those museums. A lot of them are free, too. The one that I really wanted to go to, I didn't get to go. It was like the Native American one. It's like that's always been like a huge thing I liked reading about a lot. And they got a lot of stuff in there that I've read about from the frontier. I heard they have Sitting Bull's rifle there. There's a bunch of stuff I always wanted to like see. But when we went, there's just so much to do that we just didn't get to it. I don't know, dude. I feel like I might be one of the only people who rode a one wheel up by the Jefferson Monument and all over the Washington Monument. Like every day, that's the spot to go to for like sunset.
Mm-hmm.
You go up there and watch the sunset. You know, I rode up there every day that we were there. Watched it. It was so cool. A lot of like co-ed sports and stuff there too. Like a lot of people were playing soccer and just different things over there in the grass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, do the lip thing. So this is one thing I like doing here. Usually I have my Uno, but I lost it. So I just like to knock this area that's kind of sensitive down with the Instinct shaver. And to be honest, if I really wanted to, so the Instinct doesn't cut long hair. Like, look, it's not gonna do nothing if I put that on the long hair. So if I was really uncomfortable with using a straight razor, I could do a pretty good line with my trimmer and then come back with this and that would be, that would be good. 58 likes in the building, man. We appreciate all of you guys for taking that time out of your day to smash that little thumbs up. It means a lot to those of us here. I do YouTube pretty much full time now. So every little bit that we get helps a ton. All right, what is going on with this mustache? You got a couple long ones going on here, a couple short ones. So I'm just gonna trim his mustache down a touch. Next, I have you flip the lip one more time. Look up a tiny bit. I'm gonna read some of you guys' comments here in a second, so if you guys have any questions, drop them. I'm gonna pull it off of my POV here for a second. What do you wanna do with the length of this thing? You wanna bring this down some, or you going with the Boss Ross? It's up to you. You want? I mean, I kind of like the length, bro. I think it looks a little savage. You gotta look intimidating when you go up there, Kev. You can't go up there looking like,
What you feel is? Nah, a couple weeks.
All right, so since he kind of gave me the green light, what I think I'll do is I'll clean this in. I'll clean this in a little bit closer right here, and I'm just gonna fade it so that the chin stays a little bit longer. And to do that, I'll grab a number 2, and I'm gonna kind of move it with the grain. Just an easy little technique. I'll come back here, go against the grain. My hope is I can make like a nice kind of smooth gradients into that chin. Now we'll take a 1.5 here. Oh, you wearing no bowls? Oh man, look at that.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike, bro. Oh yeah. Nobody else got them. Just me and you, Kev. Stay tuned. Next week, me and Kev are gonna do karate in the garage. I had a client interaction like that earlier this week. This guy plays golf, shoots video, and we were just into a lot of the same stuff. I was like, bro, did we just become best friends? He was your customer, remember?
What's old dude?
No, the young guy. Remember we were talking about video right after you cut his hair?
No.
And I was like, we got to hang out. He was like, you play golf? I was like, yeah, I play golf, bro.
Oh, you talking about the dude that was the sponsor?
Yeah.
That dude, yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah, they were cool. You guys feeling the beard? What we thinking? Are we liking that, y'all? Smash the thumbs up if you guys are enjoying the haircut here. Imagine if all 150 of you guys were to just hit that thumbs up right now. And then you wouldn't even have to hear me say it. I swear I wouldn't even mention it again. I keep quiet. I won't say another word about it. Same thing on this side, guys. I just got the number 2 going with the grain. I could already tell this side is going to cooperate a little bit easier. You always got one side that wants to fight you a little bit. One side's a little bit easier. Same thing with the haircut. It ain't no different. Kenny's doing some really tough hair over there. That's that type of hair right there. It looks really good too. But you gotta mind your P's and Q's on that hair. One false move though, it fades itself till it don't. You guys know what Michael Jackson said.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. I know it wasn't Mike Jackson. Good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
46.
Wait, you're just coming in handing out money?
Yeah, I'll do that later.
All right, yeah, listen, man. I give you two 5s for a 20. We can make a fair trade. That's a Washington, D.C. trade right there. You see that? 64 likes. Appreciate you guys. That's it, man. I come and visit Kev, and he's all iced out, all the political stuff. He's worked his way into the White House somehow.
Bang my head against the wall too many times. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna switch to a different color comb. I don't really want a black comb. That was good. So with this comb, I'm able to kind of see a little bit better and take this guard off. And we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to clean that up a little bit. So then when he looks underneath his neck, it don't look all messed up. Don't look all messy. And we're gonna have to address this chin because the chin is a little bit out of control. It's so hard to do this with the, there we go. Yeah, look up a little bit. That'll make it easier for them to see. See, Kevin's just the best model. How are we gonna replace him, you guys? For new model inquiries, Uptown Barbershop, Naples, Florida. We're doing work like this consistently day in and day out. We would love to film you. Just shaping it up a little bit. We got a little bit more to do here, and then we're almost to the point where we'll pull out the straight razor and put our final touches on here. So if I look at it from the sides, and I get, you know, all that. That's what's kind of cool about this POV. A lot of times you guys can't see, you know, some of what I see. So like when I look here, I want to see, you know, like a nice smooth. It won't let me turn over that much. It keeps going dark when I turn over as much as I normally would. So. Oh, it's looking pretty good, guys. We will get a little shear action going here.
Ready to run the music yet or what, girl?
Almost, bro. Give me like 2 more minutes.
Let me get back there.
About to start.
Oh, yeah. San Francisco? Where were you for that? San Diego.
Look at that beard.
Yeah, that thing was strong. That was a nice beard. Kevin met another guy in San Diego that was dressed exactly like him. Y'all both went to Ross?
Me.
All right, let's get the razor going on my guy here. Also walk over here and steal some shaving cream from him. Since I actually have it, but it's somewhere in the back room. A little shave gel here. Some of you guys like dry shaving people. I personally don't. I mean, it does. There's certain, like with little kids and stuff, I feel like you can get away with shaving them dry. It's almost a little bit easier. Yeah, sometimes it feels that way. Well, for the most part, when I'm filming, I definitely don't want to cut him because then I'm going to have to blame it on some guy that broke into the shop and cut my customer. Like that one time at band camp. All right, we got our razor in here. We're good to go. I'm going to have you blow out them cheeks, son. Like a P. Diddy party.
Yeah, the boom today?
What's up, brother? How are you?
You ready?
Yeah.
Are you with me?
I don't know. I just clicked online. What's your name?
It's all good.
Cool. Take time.
Well, good morning, Duncan. Thanks for coming. So I got him blowing out them cheeks right now. And
I bet you do.
This was like a
Diddy party.
it was like a P. Diddy party, bro. He said, all right, don't run from me, Kevin.
You know what I
Oil on the floor.
Oh, bro, I got baby. I actually, the lubricant I chose to use was baby oil. I find it just helps the razors. Just playing. No baby oil was used during the production of this video. Do the lip thing. See, I already went over here with the shaver, so there's really nothing there to do. And that's kind of why I like doing it like this, because now my goal was to try to keep his line like as high as possible.
What do you want? Light or you want?
And I think we've succeeded here. Blow it up one more time right here. But yeah, just making it a little bit easier on the client, a little bit easier just on myself in general. So kind of forgot that I've had that camera running the whole time. Hopefully I got some shots from it. But now we'll just run across the top of his hairline. Really nice to use a razor to kind of square off that edge. I mean, shavers these days do such a good job of cutting close that, and when you really get down to it, you don't even really have a whole lot to shave. I remember back in the day, before the electric shavers got where they were, you always had like a bunch of hair right here you had to shave off behind the ear. Things have just gotten so much better. I literally used my shaver on my way to work in the car this morning. Safely, I stopped at a red light. And it's just one of those like little easy tools. I think like if more clients knew about the type of shavers we have and the shavers we use, they'd probably all want to use them because it just brings so much easiness. You could literally shave in your car on the way to work. But everybody knows only women are skilled enough to do things like that on the way to work. They could do a whole makeup session. So Kev, there's no woman behind this move somewhere?
Nope.
Really?
100%.
None?
Nope.
No prospects? All right, so ladies, listen, if you're in the great city of Washington, D.C.
My girlfriend still lives in Miami.
Oh, wait.
Come on, man.
You're going to leave her here?
I have somewhere to go, yeah.
Well, that's good. That's a good point, bro. See, this is why you make the big bucks, Kev. It's the studio shop blower.
Ready, man?
A lot of you guys like using those blowers that are cordless, and they're cool. They have their purpose. But man, when you really want to get somebody clean, nothing's really better than using that. That literally gets every hair off your client. If they got to go back to work, anything. So I am going to do a little bit of an enhancement here. So what I'm doing right now, first I want to make sure he's clean and dry. What's up, Yosef? What's that? Thanks, bro. We're getting there. One piece at a time, right?
Having it back like this for years, so it's the way the hair
Okay, we're
is
gonna
trained.
steal something from Kenny again.
Just like take some of that length up here, just kind of like get that pause. Yeah. Like,
All right, check this out, y'all. We're gonna use a little bit of Kiss Express. I'm literally gonna put it on the top of this because I don't have anything else right now.
just like, yeah, like whatever you need to take off here, just to smooth it. Try to match.
Let's get us a towel. Stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that sounds good.
And we want to make sure that we got our brush in hand here. I just want to get some of the excess off the brush, so I kind of touch it right down there.
What's up, Chad? How you doing?
Morning, Chetty. That's looking pretty good, y'all. 307 people up in the room. That's it. Ding, ding, ding. That's the biggest live I think we have ever had. So we'll go ahead and we'll just put a little bit right here. Comb that in. What y'all think about that enhancement, y'all? Think that looks pretty dope? I'm gonna show you guys with a different light. I'll get it a little bit closer. But obviously we're getting pretty close to the end of his haircut here. And I'm quite happy with how it looks. So again, normally I would actually get rid of some of this excess on the edge of the container, but I'll touch just a little bit down below. If you guys got any questions about doing enhancements, fire them away. I'm gonna check your questions here in a second. If you guys are newer to the live or you just jumped in, when I do this POV, I really can't see the comments that good yet, but I'm gonna check them in just a second here. So fire away and I will answer any questions you guys have. Really important that you comb this like right away. That's kind of the move here that, you know, if you let that sit too long, that's no good. It becomes really hard to get it to work. Let me tip you down a little bit more. That's looking pretty good. If you guys like the haircut, smash the thumbs up. If we get 100 thumbs up, I'd be so happy. It'd be definitely the most thumbs up we've ever had in a live. Help me get to 100, y'all, please. 300 of you guys in here.
What's so hard about hitting a button?
It's very hard to hit the button, to get them to move to the button. You know, when they wake up in the morning, their thumbs are sore from all the previous scrolling, all the texting they be doing.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
That's what it is.
I think that's it. All right, check this out, you guys. I'm gonna show you guys a little trick here now. So this is aftershave, and I'm just gonna spray it on our razor. This would be kind of like the last touch. Blow the cheek up one more time. So now I should be able to push that color just a touch. If you need to push it a little bit, you can. Keeping the brush on hand. It's good, go regular. Now what's cool about this actually lasts them a couple of days. That's why I like doing the, you know, kind of doing it with the brush. Now, you don't really have to do this little aftershave thing everywhere. Just kind of when you had some areas that you wanted to move around a little bit, that's kind of the only places I do it in. And a lot of times after you use the razor, you'll have like a little bit of overhang you can quickly clean up. All right, you guys, I got a tiny bit of cleanup left, but we're gonna turn the music on and it's gonna cause us to get demonetized. So I'm gonna show you guys what we got. I'm gonna clean them up, get them up out of here. This is a little light that I like to use a lot. And I'll show you what we actually did, like what I'm actually seeing. So as you guys could see, when you were looking at it with just the cell phone light, probably didn't look perfect, but looks pretty cool. There we have it, y'all. So I'm gonna check some of your comments real quick. And any questions you got, you might as well fire them now. 82 thumbs up. We are just a few clicks away from the most we've ever had Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. We got, we said bro's looking like a baby waiting for his candy. Good luck, good luck. Fresh cut, fresh cut. Looks fresh, by the way. Thank you. Always, you know, I really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate you guys, man. This is a very positive room. You know, we've had some toxic rooms in our days, haven't we, Kevin? Remember that? Remember that one? I'm like, yo, we got a super chat in the house. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you, Mike. Mike Prince Civil, and it says looking awesome. Appreciate that. And you know, any of you guys on your way out, dude, if we can get this to 100, if we can get this to 100 thumbs up on the way out, that would be so cool. I don't actually use the razor under his chin because he'll break out. So I actually like to use just a trimmer. The last little finishing touches here. Nothing to it. Yeah, you guys are all, a lot of you guys, you know, you think that you can see the edge up perfect on the camera. You don't understand that, you know, the camera being tilted sideways, the client leaning somewhere sideways. The only way you can tell if an edge up is straight is if you stand behind the client, you look in the mirror, or you get away from him and you get some perspective. So if you think that when I'm pushing this close-up view on you that you're able to see a perfect edge up, you're wrong. You're wrong. The other thing, too, is a lot of you guys obsess over perfection for no good reason at all. Some of you guys would be so obsessed about perfection that you'd wind up pushing his edge up back to the 70s. Well, all right, you guys. This is the cut. I hope you like it. Hope you enjoyed it. Those of you guys who are subscribed, we did film this entire thing on that big-ass camera over there. And we will be making another tutorial out of this, as usual. Appreciate you guys. Over 300 people in the room the majority of the time. We have 87 thumbs up. Really wanted to get to 100. Still 191 of you guys in here. If a few of you guys could find it in your heart, get me to 100 likes at the end of this live. It would work wonders for the channel and allow me to do more stuff like this. So, with that being said, this is the YouTube Barber Academy. Over 900 videos to help you learn. And unfortunately, our man Kevin here, the greatest model we've ever had, who sat through this so many times. Give him some love in the comments, but he's moving to Washington, D.C. So if any of you guys are in Washington, D.C., and you guys are good barbers, you're going to take care of my guy here, I'll be happy to recommend him your way. Moving in like 2 weeks, so
Kevin, you're moving, bro?
Everybody's distraught about this, bro. Look at this.
Well, I hate to
Nobody's happy about that.
Like, you know, son, like, no, you're getting taken. You're doing
It's
the
all
right
good
thing
still.
for yourself, you know?
Nobody's happy about that thing. What's up, Jared? How are you, buddy?
Good. Gonna miss you, Kevin.
All right, you guys. This was the little POV setup. Hoping my beard wasn't getting in the way of it. Could hide the whole damn beard. But we are 9 likes away from that 100. So on the way out, if you guys could smash it, that'd be great. This is the YouTube Barber Academy. Over 900 videos to help you learn. And I'll catch you guys in my next one. Peace.